home and work they should never overlap. There are so many professional, I guess, ways that they are trying to make it overlap, i.e. calling it a family. Yeah, no. Hi, this is Desiree.
And this is Taylor.
And you are listening to New Growth,
where we revisit what we thought we knew and give ourselves room to grow. Today, we will be talking about red flags.
Oh, yeah. Always so much fun.
Red flags look like Six Flags sometimes.
Oh, God, no. Child, I'm too old for that, child.
So for those of you who don't know, a red flag is essentially, as it sounds, a flag waving in the air that is cautioning you to stop, think, and retreat, most likely.
Yeah, like some would say asking you, how much money you make on the first date is a red flag.
Yeah, it's somebody's red flag.
Yeah, it's somebody's red flag. It's my red flag, too, because that's none of your damn business.
And we decided that we were going to make a list of things, romantic and professional.
Yes.
That we would rank these red flags based on our own, or rank these items based on whether or not they were red flags for us and why.
Yeah, actually, we're doing it in one of my favorite ways. I love Would You Rather.
Oh, God. You do.
That's my favorite game.
I need y'all to know that this is her favorite game to break out the moment a room gets quiet.
And I come up with the most unhinged choices. But today, giving us the unhinged choice is our producer, Wizard Kelly, giving us which red flags, like how would we choose it? Would we not choose it? Is it red, green, yellow? I don't know. Would you rather have this one or that one? I don't know. We'll find out today. So, producer Wizard Kelly, take it away.
All right. So, first one. If the workplace is mentioning family, or if the workplace has an entry-level job that wants more than 6 months of experience.
That's hard.
Yeah, I would say the second one is kind of par of the course. And the first one is a very, very a red flag I want y'all to stick with. So that's why I'm going to say family is worse. Whenever a professional setting tells you we're like family, you should run far.
Yeah.
Far away.
Because it feels like when I hear that, we want you to sacrifice. We want you to overlook your boundaries. I want you to know that
we want professional boundaries.
We want you to view. I want you to forget about the work and life balance and think of us the same way you think about your people at home, that you're willing to give us as much of your time as possible, much of your energy as possible.
Yeah, because we are not family. Like, I don't know you, Susan. I just met you yesterday. You're not my cousin. You're not my family. And I should not feel indebted to y'all the same way I do to my family. That's crazy.
And I want you to think that the moment that clock strikes the time I'm supposed to clock out, that I disappear like Thanos snapped his fucking fingers.
Go.
Okay?
I got to get the fuck on.
Fading into dust.
Out of here. I mean, honestly, though, like, to me, when did we supposedly, like, I understand family businesses, but that's because the business is started by a family.
And if I'm not in the family, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, family and professional, those are two separate things. Like, you go to work and you come home. Home and work they should never overlap. And the fact that there are so many professional, I guess, ways that they are trying to make it overlap, i.e. calling it a family. Yeah, no. It is okay to have that boundary of home is home, work is work. Remember that. So I'm going to say that family is worse to me.
I'm agree. Don't call me your fucking family. Like I said, I don't care about the family business if I'm not in the family.
Yeah, like, is it
just make sure you send my paychecks on time.
Period.
And they sign correctly, bitch.
Period. Yeah, because I didn't have listen. Someone I know was in a situation where it started as a family business, but they had to hire outside people. So they still had that family mentality. Mm-hmm. Girl, they were messing up with some money. Why they didn't pay people on time, like we're paying people 2 to 3 weeks late for 2 to 3 pay periods. People were in processes of getting homes, buying cars, had to have income validation statements. And, oh, y'all, well, we're family. You should give us some grace. Bitch, no. I come to work to get paid. I don't come to work to kiki with family.
You gonna give me grace when I come in late every day?
Exactly. No, you're not. You're going to fire me. So I'm supposed to give you grace for not getting fucking paid on time?
And let me tell you something. So the family gets in on Thanksgiving too. So you
Yeah.
want me to treat you like them? Because I
Like,
will.
Yeah. I'll read you down like I read my family down. But next one, producer Wizard Kelly.
All right. Next
Maestro.
one. Free food or snacks at work or unlimited available PTO, which is worse?
Or not PTO.
Oh, I'm
That's
overtime.
overtime.
Oh,
Yeah, because I was going to say
Overtime.
that's
My
a
bad.
green
Oh,
flag.
fuck the free food.
That's
and
a
snacks.
green flag. Unlimited PTO, child.
Unlimited available
Overtime or
Or
free food and snacks.
They kind of do the same,
Same thing, yeah.
Like these are two kind of one and the same. I'm gonna say, unlimited available overtime is worse because if I gotta be here for a long time, at least if y'all got food in this bitch, I guess.
I having worked a place that had, it wasn't always I guess not the best way to describe it is unlimited, but when it was available, if you didn't take it, you started to notice that you got treated
pressured,
differently.
Yeah.
You got treated differently, without a doubt.
And the fucked up
You
part
were
about
dedicated.
it is that you were gaslit by, because we used to work at the same place, y'all. You were gaslit by the algorithm because if you didn't stay late, often you couldn't meet your quote unquote sales quotas or your goals.
Mm-hmm.
So it was almost like you had
To
to stay to
When-
to keep your job because
Yeah.
if you continuously did not meet certain benchmarks, you would get fired.
And that's a conspiracy theory about my time at this one company that shall not be named lest I get fucking sued because I ain't got no money for them to take.
Child.
But that's my conspiracy theory on why they got rid of. They chopped my ass. And you know what? It's okay. Because I
Yeah.
came in on my last day knowing what it was. But yeah, I definitely peeped. And they not slick.
Yeah, like oftentimes in those sorts of positions, especially if it's production based, run, run very far and very fast. Because when it comes to production based jobs, you are a cog in a machine that is made to produce. You're not a human being. So they don't care that their work hours are from 9 to fucking 6, already well out of the window for you to be able to do anything productive after work. But they're going to pressure you to stay until 9 p.m. to make a quota, not even to get extra money, to make a quota. Girl, they don't see you as human, okay?
Hanging
Run.
up flat screen.
Run.
So unlimited available PTO is worse.
It's worser. Yeah.
Worser.
All right. Entry level job that wants more than 6 months experience or a salary position.
Salaried positions. They're a scam, y'all.
Yeah. Having had a salaried position, yeah.
Did it come with benefits?
Fuck no.
Child.
I'm gonna say with benefits. There
There were no-
Well,
The benefits was that I could leave and go get a cup of coffee, and I would, and I would do that. There were no rules against that. But the moment I took less time, or I had a short week, it was a topic of conversation. But with no conversation being had about the fact that I worked 3 months in a row, working 6 days a week.
yeah, and no, you don't get paid overtime.
No overtime.
Like the United States, there just was a law passed, and this is 2024. There was a law passed that basically said that if you make under $44,000 annually, then your employer has to pay out overtime if you are salaried. Because if you make less than a certain amount, it is a scam. Like you pretty much are working overtime without getting paid. And often in those sorts of jobs, you don't really have the freedom to be like, let me space my workout. Because with someplace you have where somewhere a body has to be, that's not somewhere you can just say, I'm going to leave early today or I'm going to do this. So yeah, it's a scam, y'all. Luckily, they are trying to rectify it. Like I said, there was a law that was just passed. If you make under $44,000 annually, then your employer does have to pay you out overtime, even if you are salaried. Because it's a trick. It's a scam.
And scammers gonna scam. And
'Cause,
just so
like,
you
did
know,
it-
corporate businesses will scam the fuck out of you.
Cause and correct me if I'm wrong, and we don't have to get into the nitty gritty. But wasn't it more or less a discussion of, oh, you're working too much, I'm gonna have to put you on salary?
Oh yeah, and I think that they
Scam.
thought, and I think that my employer at the time thought that I wasn't privy. I was fucking privy, yeah, because you saw how much I was in this bitch and how hard I was working. You wanted to make sure you weren't paying me extra, but guess what? Now I'm in this bitch less, and I'm giving you exactly what you paying me for.
Yep, exactly.
So
Period.
I forgot. Which
Oh.
one's worse?
The one that
salary
Salary.
was
position
salary.
or entry level job
Sorry.
with more than 6 months of experience.
So
But-
salary was worse.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Family. They mentioned family or salary position.
Salary position still, at least with the mention in family, you might get paid for the time that you do work.
Yeah.
So anything where you could get scammed out of hours of your life working for free is always going to be worse to me.
Yeah, and I feel like family is just, you get to corporate spaces, specifically corporate spaces, you hear a certain language and it screams red flag because it
Yeah.
tells you what to expect in this space.
Mm-hmm.
But I would rather say no to a salaried position with no, like at this point in my life, depending on what that position is.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Especially if it's one that requires me to be in a space physically.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Entry level job that wants 6 months of experience or snacks and food.
You know what? I really want to shit on entry level jobs that want more than 6 months of experience so bad. Because, bitch, how you letting me in this door?
Yeah, how
And
is
then
it
telling
entry
me
level?
I should have found a way. And this, especially
Like, this is an entry level.
at the time when I was fresh out of college looking for an entry level job, I literally ended up completely far away from what I studied simply because a lot of these jobs either wanted you to work for free or they wanted you to somehow, some way have worked for free and got the experience before you walked in there.
Girl, and listen, we graduated with PR degrees. Don't have any job in marketing, communications, PR, because people will put up job posts and saying entry level marketing position or entry level PR communications, and it'll be a sales job.
Like you're working in a call center.
It'll be a sales job. Like, what the fuck?
But the jobs that want 6 months of experience are crazy. Because, bitch, let me in. This is the whole point of
Girl.
getting this job.
Like, do y'all even have the jobs?
Like,
And listen, and this has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now, but it does. Immigrants are not taking away jobs when they can ship our jobs overseas when they decide that Americans are making too much money. Stop blaming immigrants for the jobs. The job market is fucked up because these people are fucked up, okay? The U.S. job market is a red flag. How about that one? But next one, Carrie.
So wait, which one was actually bad though? The 6 months.
yeah, entry level jobs that want
Yeah.
more than 6 months of experience.
Okay. Unlimited overtime or 6 months experience.
I'll say unlimited
Yeah.
overtime because, like I said, gaslight.
Yeah, in this one in particular, entry level jobs that want more than 6 months of experience is like Chris Brown saying, like, you hate from outside the club, you can't even get in.
Child, yeah.
And the other one is I'm in this bitch and they will not let me out.
They won't let you out.
Like,
They locked you in.
I'm Akon in this bitch, like
Like,
locked up.
You locked up. They not letting you out. Okay.
That's good. Unlimited overtime or family.
Still gonna say unlimited overtime.
Yeah,
Still gonna say that one.
I think I'll just smile in the meeting when you say, because we're a family here. Yeah,
Like, like, okay, y'all not my motherfucking family.
Sure.
What
That's
time
what
is-
I say in my head.
What time is the meeting? Okay.
Like, cause I'm out of here.
Overtime or salaried position.
That's the same goddamn things as far as I'm concerned.
Well, at least with the unlimited overtime, you get paid.
Yeah, so I'm
So
gonna say salaried.
yeah.
All right, you ready for your list?
Oh yeah. There we go.
The best red flag you all have is free food and snacks. Second best, entry level jobs. Then mentioning family. Then unlimited available overtime. Then the worst of the worst professional red flags is salaried positions, period.
Yes, run, y'all, run.
What you're saying?
Yeah, I
Oh.
think for me personally, I'm thinking that having had a salary position in which I had to physically be in the space in order for my position to make sense, that is always
It's a
a salaried
scam.
position I'm going to say no to.
Yeah, it's a scam.
Now, if it's one in which I can work from home, I can work from the space I'm in, and my work does not rely on me being physically in one space,
I see.
I could maybe work it out because then I could really parse through how I spend my time. I couldn't.
Yeah.
You can't do that when you have to physically
And-
be. You're on staff. You are essentially the boss, but you're also in that bitch every day doing the same things as everyone else. So are you really the boss?
Mm-hmm.
You're just a supervisor who happens to not get paid when they have to do overtime because your job title requires you to do it when no
Plus-
one else can.
Plus, like I would say, to me, I would base it on how much you're making and what your workload is. Because if you're salaried, that means you get paid whatever amount you're going to get paid throughout the week, regardless of if you work extra hours or not. You do not clock in anywhere. You're going to get the same amount. Technically, I was salaried when I worked at Arts and Scraps because I never logged my hours. I got paid a set amount and I worked from home, so my hours were never logged.
But I think that depends on whether or not they allow you to get overtime approved. Because some places you get salaried and you can get approved overtime. You just have to give them the heads up. Like if you
Some
just
places
work
they
those hours,
yeah.
you're not gonna get it.
But other places,
Some
that's why
places
they
they
had to
don't.
make this literally a law because so many people were getting taken advantage of
Right.
by salary positions. Because either you get a workload put on you and they tell you, oh,
You gotta
we're not
finish
going to
it.
approve giving you overtime, but you still have to finish this.
Right.
So you end up working overtime anyway. You don't get paid for it.
Yeah.
But my workload at Arts and Scraps was pretty light, so I could manage everything I needed to do like within cumulatively maybe 4 hours a week.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, where I was working, it was just like, it's a little
Nonstop.
slow. Send somebody home. I said,
No, give me
I'm
more
sitting-
work to do.
I'm sending myself the fuck home.
You're like, bye, I gotta go.
All right. The best. Not the best. The most
Screaming.
anticipated, I should say. All right. Niggas who read all about love or when women don't ask for help with anything from the men's perspective.
Okay, well, you guys know which one. I think you guys know which one we're gonna pick.
I was going to say, see, once you put
But
it
let
up
me
against,
explain. Let me explain why
you don't have a fighting chance.
some men find when you don't ask for anything a red flag. We come from the city of Detroit, where men are kind of more so bred to take care of things. So
I don't know that experience.
listen, girl, I know you be trash, but I mean,
You're so
not
sweet.
like all of them. That I'll just say this: they are bred to be like taking care of something. So their thought process is, if you're not asking me to do something for you, you having another nigga do it. So for a lot of me, yeah, you can't just be an independent bitch out here. You got to be fucking somebody, child.
Okay.
And I've dealt with this like a few times. I always will say there is a balance as a woman between knowing what you need and knowing what you want. And I think that especially if you are a woman who likes to date men, that it is fair and okay for you to come into a situation being comfortable with asking for things, material things, asking for help with things. Now, do you need to ask somebody when you first meet them to pay your mortgage? No. But yeah, he can pay for things. He can pay for dinner. You can not pull your wallet out, even if you want to, because that can be a red flag for men. Do we care that much? No. But we actually know that a bigger red flag is a man who texts me Grand Rising in the morning. Now, that's a red flag. Okay.
Grand
Oh, wait,
Rising.
which one was the other one?
All about love.
Yeah, a bigger red flag is a man who not only just does, but feels the need to announce and tell you that he reads feminist literature. And because oftentimes when I interact with men like that, they read it to be able to use the language to manipulate and not necessarily to live by the principles that some of that literature is trying to teach.
I'm going to agree and say, so there's a list of books, and we have thought about them,
Yeah.
we've talked about them, in which
And movies.
seeing this in your library might make me ask you some questions. And to be honest, one of the first questions I will ask is, what do you think about that book?
Yeah.
Because I'm not convinced you've read it.
Yeah.
I am convinced, though, that you bought it because another woman told you should read it. And you started it and you didn't finish it, but you wanted someone to think you were well read.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking, I saw this photo of Jacob Elordi shopping. He had a little book in his fucking pocket.
Child.
And something about that pissed me off so bad. And it's not because I wholeheartedly believe men don't read books. I think men read books. We've talked about the fact that when they do, they 9 times out of 10 are reading mostly nonfiction in the first place.
Yeah.
But something about All About Love just, I don't know.
It's kind of like the J. Cole effect, right? Like, you want to teach people so much stuff, but you don't even take the time to take in the words of other people that came before you. And you're, like, okay with saying that you don't, like, it's almost like a double-edged sword because it's like you kind of want to put yourself in a position to feel like you can have something to say on a topic that doesn't involve you. Is similar to like the Machino Doritos situation that happened on TikTok where this white guy decided to tell black people, oh, you guys are dumb for trying to vote for a cop, and used a black woman who died literally by the hands of police as an example. And then when black people rightfully were like, oh, you're fucking talking out of turn, excuse me? He pulled out 2 books that one of which he admitted he did not even read about being black in America and racism and the history of racism. So it's just like y'all aren't actually reading these books. Y'all are using these books to stand on top of to try to point down at other people. And that's not cute.
And I guess for me, too, saying that this is a red flag is that I've had the experience of dating people who own a lot of books and are interested in me because they've seen from afar that I'm someone who's bookish, who likes to read, who talks a lot about what I'm reading and what I'm learning. And to have conversations with them and realize that they read books with pictures. And that's no shade because I read books with pictures too.
They Tom Cruise.
But you're not actually engaging the material.
No.
And so for me, seeing All About Love and having had that experience, I'm like, oh, fuck, here goes another one. Now, if we start to talk about it, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't finished All About Love.
Yeah.
But I read other books.
Yeah.
And I don't buy books for decoration.
Child. Yeah, I didn't crack it. At least read through it.
But something, I don't know. Sometimes I see that one and I'm like, okay, because she wrote some other books. Okay.
Yeah, and it's this one isn't necessarily like a run red flag. It's more of a like you gonna have to ask some questions.
Exactly.
Red flag.
So yeah, I'm gonna pick All About Love.
But that one is worse to me.
Okay, next one. Talking badly about someone too much or telling you your friends are the enemy. Can I read?
Both of them are very bad.
Yeah.
Both of them are very bad. But I'll say the second one to me is a bit worse because that's getting into controlling and isolating territory, and that's one of the big like benchmarks of abusive behavior. Like one of the first things that an abusive person will do in a relationship is try to find subtle ways to isolate you from your support system. And telling you all of your friends hate you is a way that a lot of them do it. So to me, that's what makes it worse. Talking badly too much about someone, that just shows me that you like them. You know, you have too much of an interest in them.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. I haven't had the experience of being in a relationship with someone who tried to make me believe that my friends didn't fuck with me the way I fucked with them. It was very, very alienating because then it literally puts you in a spot, like you said, where you feel like, who am I supposed to trust in a situation? Mm-hmm. And that you assume that everyone is looking out for your best interest. So I'm going to agree. Don't come to me trying to talk shit about my friends.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm Spice Girls with that one. You know, if you want to be my lover,
you gotta check
get
with my
friends,
motherfucking
okay,
my crew. Okay.
Period.
I'm sorry. So friends is worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's worse.
Your friends are going to your friends telling your enemy is worse. Got it. Okay. All right. You're not their type and it's obvious, or they wear Chelsea boots and fedora. And a fedora.
So Chelsea boots and fedora is diabolical. It's very diabolical behavior.
It's diabolical because I don't know. First of all, the ankle exposure that happens with because it's always
your
the skinny
pants are tailored.
It's
to be too short. They flood. You flooding.
There's a particular experience that women across the world at universities across the United States of America have had with men who wear big ass hats, skinny pants, and Chelsea boots. And it happened, I'm sure, somewhere between the years 2012 and 2017. And if you are a survivor of this epidemic,
We're doing a class action lawsuit.
we're doing a class action lawsuit, okay? We got your bees.
Call 1-800 not these boots.
You're entitled to compensation.
You are
Absolutely.
entitled. I mean, but okay, and like that one kind of merges into another one that I know is on this list, which is church people, because niggas who wear that often be the ones who be in church too.
Well, they're undeniably like misogynistic to me. Like
Yeah.
I've never had a normal conversation with a man in particular or a mask presenting lesbian.
yeah, because y'all do that
wearing
too. Y'all be out here looking like Darkwing Duck in this motherfucker.
And I'm not saying I'm saying like there's just a particular experience. I've never had a conversation with someone who was dressed like this, who wasn't like misogynistic, who
Captain Save some boots. Captain Save
The-
fedora. That brim is too wide. You look like a sharecropper. Like, what are we doing? Stop wearing it, y'all. Stop.
yeah.
It's not for me, but I'm
Th-
saying
so
that
that's
all that to
worse.
say that I honestly do think though the other one is worse.
I didn't forget what the other one was because I got caught up in my trauma.
The other one was, what was the other one?
They're not your type. You're not their type, and it's
Oh.
obvious.
Okay, so if you weigh over or under a certain amount, like if you are skinny, you know, you ain't got no booty, which is fine, babes. Like you ain't got no titties, and your man is telling you all the time, every time he points out someone attractive, she got a big ass booty,
Right,
big titties. He liking all the Instagram models.
They said I like fake bitches and I cannot lie.
And I cannot lie. Listen, I like fake beaches too because sometimes that surgery be hidden,
I said-
okay?
I said thick.
Oh, I thought you said child. Well, I do love thick bitches, okay? Whether it's natural or it's surgeon made. If they build them bricks by bricks, okay, I'm going to look at that brick house. But we're getting distracted, okay, by booties. If you are a person who is a certain body type, phenotype, whatever, if you're dark skinned and all your man can talk about is light skinned women, that is a red flag, okay? Why are you even here? Why are you with me if I'm not your type? You know, and if I'm not your type and we just happen to connect over, you know, personality, please don't make it obvious. Don't make it obvious that you are not physically attracted to me. You know, lie. Shit.
No,
That's what I used to do. I wasn't physically attracted to every person I dated, but did I make it known after I was dating them? No.
No.
Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's really messed up, I think. For me to just come out right and say, you know, I ain't look at you twice, but you know,
Yeah, but
I
Keith
got
Powers
to know
is so fine.
that part. So I guess people in fedoras and Chelsea boots live to fight another day. I do agree. I don't want it to be known that I'm not your typical type, and yeah, you can keep that fucking secret to yourself.
Yeah, like I don't know what. And one more thing about the Chelsea boots and fedoras. For some reason, I always picture y'all wearing a trench coat and like flopping it back to do that hip roll shit.
No, because somebody took a photo like that. Oh, dude who stole all that money from the students. What school was that?
Tyrone
That
or
was
something like that?
Tyrone
From
from Howard,
Howard.
University.
Child.
He was up in the air, flopping that jacket with his goddamn hat and them ankles exposed.
That's why
with
y'all
them
look like
damn
Darkwing
boots.
Duck jumping off a fucking building with that shit on. But anyways,
Shout out to Tyrone.
Next one.
I saw you've been successful with your life.
child, shout out to him for making a comeback. Cause child, what's the next one?
Next one is when women don't ask for help with anything from the male perspective, and going to church on a regular basis.
Going to church on a regular basis is my big red flag because churchy people, I've just not had the greatest experiences having conversations. We are just not the same flavor of person. Like if we were two flavors, like you would be onion and I would be brown sugar. And they don't go together like that.
No,
you know?
they don't. I'm going to agree. And I'm going to agree mostly because churchy people, in my experience, can also be extremely judgmental.
Yes.
And they lack sometimes empathy
Yes.
without it being from a judgmental space. Like, it's like God can save you from the stuff you've been through. And it's just like, I didn't even tell you that this is an issue for me.
Like,
So why are you trying to fix it and correct it for me? And I think too that we're just not aligned.
yeah,
Like I don't go to
really-
church every Sunday. I'm not in
Yeah.
Bible study no more. I don't do
My
do
Sundays
that.
are for sleeping and cocktails. Okay.
And I figured out that didn't work for me. And I feel like it would be fundamentally at its base if we were to date something that would if it don't come up now, it will come up eventually when it comes time to go a step further in a relationship.
You think that I'm going to burn in hell for having an open mind about things.
Yeah.
So, like, for me, I have to be with someone who is open-minded because I like to talk about a lot of weird, crazy shit. And I like to explore a lot of taboo topics. And I want to be with someone who I can talk about those things with without feeling judged or
Yeah.
without feeling like they think I'm going to go to hell because I think this way.
Yeah, I don't want you seeing me pull out my cards and journal about what the cards are showing me and tell me
Yeah.
not in my house.
And especially like men, like younger men, this is not, I'm saying by and large, because not all of you are like this, but from my experience, the men who are like younger and go to church every Sunday or be at church multiple times a week, oftentimes those personalities be kind of strange. So just from experience, this is anecdotal, it's just not for me. So that's one's worse.
All right. Niggas who read all about love or church niggas.
Now, what would you prefer?
What?
The Bible or bell hooks?
Bell hooks. So that's an easy one.
I'm picking. Wait, you picking that one as the better choice or the worst choice?
It's the Bible. No, the bell hooks is the better choice because at the end of the day, if you wouldn't even got to the point where I would see your bookshelf if you was a churchy nigga, because I'm not even going to go that far with trying to be around you. So like,
And which would I prefer somebody acting like they read, the Bible or bell hooks? I would rather you pretend you read bell hooks.
yes,
in my
in the Bible, yes, yes.
And I'm being so mean. I think some of y'all have read it. I mean, I just admitted that I didn't finish the book. I also didn't finish the Bible.
Yeah, the Bible got too much in it, okay? And a lot of them stories be a little bit too freaky for me, okay?
So, yeah, I think the churchy ones are the worst ones.
Yeah.
Chelsea boots and fedora or talking bad about someone too much?
Talking bad about someone too much.
Yeah.
Because why do you like her? Why are you all up in her business? Like, a good example of this happened in real life. If y'all watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, okay, you know, Portia married Simon Gubardia. Now she about to get divorced. But she stole him from his wife. He was married when they started dating. And his ex-wife said that before they even got on the show, I'm like skipping a little bit of context, but y'all can look on Google because it's all over the internet. It's in Lipstick Alley Child. But before Simon and his ex-wife got on the show, they would watch the show, and whenever Portia would come on the screen or whenever something would happen, he would have so many negative things to say about her. Oh, she's ghetto. She's ugly without makeup. She's sloppy. She's this. She's dumb. She's this. She's that. And only for that to be the person you end up leaving your wife for.
Uh-huh. I have personally, I ain't gonna get too much into it, but I have personally had the experience of being with someone who talked real bad about somebody. Real bad. And let's just say that relationship that they eventually got into lasted much longer than the one I was in. So,
Child. Yeah. Yeah. Now I think about it, yeah. Damn.
like, I was just blocking you from your soulmate. You ain't gotta
Yeah.
hate on her.
Period.
Go get your bitch.
Period.
Don't
Like,
let your
who am I
girlfriend
to
keep you
stand in
from your wife.
between true love?
And before we continue, because I just thought about this because I'm very vulgar, but I have some nerve calling somebody misogynistic and the amount of, I want anybody listening to this to count the amount of times I said the word bitch, okay? And tweet me about it because I'm doing too much.
Listen, y'all, and me and Taylor differ in this because I don't give a fuck, okay? I don't. I call bitches bitches. I say bitch. When I'm talking to my niggas, sometimes I call women bitches. He can't call women bitches around me.
Okay.
And I live in a double standard. I'm a hypocrite. I don't give a fuck.
Watch
Okay?
your mouth. We just curse a lot.
Yeah. I'll say what I want to say.
We ready for the next one, Maestro.
Yes.
So Chelsea Boots is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's less harmless. It's less harmful. You know.
All right, so they're not your type and is you're not their type and is obvious, or talking badly about someone too much.
I would say talking badly about someone too much is worse, just because there's a person that this energy is getting specifically, you know, so you know that there's cheating on the horizon with that one. With the I'm not your type and it's obvious, you just make me feel shitty, you know.
And I would say too that I think sometimes I'm someone that people are confused because I do think I'm beautiful. And I think that that's not, you can't deny the face
She's
card.
stunningly gorgeous, guys.
But I do think sometimes that people are thrown off by how attracted they are to me because I am not like people that they've dated before. And I mean that to say that they don't usually go for bald head bitches that kind of look like the alien emoji. Just a little bit. Okay.
Hey, well,
And I like that emoji, so I'm not holding myself. Okay, we got the same hair shape.
I mean, I'll more so put it in like you're just really gorgeous, and you're so gorgeous that men are instantly attracted to you, so they don't really take the time to think about who you are as a person. You're not you're not a human to them. You're more of a beautiful thing that they want to have.
And that's what I was about to say. So that's why I'm like, sometimes I'm like, it's not that bad because I know, I mean, when I eventually see photos or if I've been around you socially and I know who you've dated,
yeah,
I can tell I'm different. Sometimes because I'm just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like you just saw a pretty face and a nice body, and you was like, "Let me like jump into this." You know,
just
the
a
reason why.
two by horn. I convert people sometimes. So.
Child, I mean, for me, I wouldn't say it's less converting because I would say that phenotypically, I'm more of what you would say is the conventional, what I guess black men would be attracted to. But I am a person with a bad attitude. And I'm often not really aware of my actions. So it's like, you're too much for me. What the fuck? Yes, I am. I absolutely am.
So I
have a smart mouth, and I'm smarter than you. So
So
you're not gonna have fun with those arguments, babe.
So despite saying that, I do think that one is worse though of
Yeah.
the two.
Yeah.
But-
'Cause, okay. Do we disagree?
I don't know. Which one is that one?
Was
I'm not your type.
I'm
and
not
it's
your type
obvious.
and it's obvious. Versus
Talking
bad.
badly about someone.
yeah.
Yeah. So, well, I guess we disagree on that one.
No, I'm sorry. I was just throwing that in there. I meant to say it the other way.
Oh, okay.
My
Okay.
brain.
So we agree. We
On
agree.
what? I'm lost.
We
Talking
agree.
badly.
Yeah, talking badly is worse because oftentimes that's just very obvious that they're going to cheat on you with that person.
I was saying that in defense of sometimes I can tell that I am a little different from what you dated before, and I don't take offense to it too much.
Yeah. It's just don't always talk about someone who looks completely different than me
Yeah.
because you're here for a reason.
Yeah.
I see.
Don't
But
do,
yeah.
don't do too much.
Period. Not too much on me. Okay.
I think it might be time for it to fall. Chelsea Boots versus women don't ask for help with anything.
Chelsea Boots. That's the first time that one won.
That's the worst one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chelsea Boots or All About Love?
I'll say Chelsea Boots.
Is this a mirror?
It's pretty much well, I'll say Chelsea Boots because, like I said, there's a myriad of negativity that you can get within that cesspool.
Yeah, from my experience, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's worse.
He's drunk off of his mimosas at brunch.
Child, doing the most.
Yelling at me.
Flopping his trench coat back.
About
like
how
cake.
he like women like me, and all I did was say, hey. Like,
Child, like basically, if you dress like Jadena, we're scared of you. I do not want a classic man.
He's a classic man.
yeah.
Flopping the coat is hilarious.
No, I agree.
Fop,
I don't want a classic man.
When you described brunch, I thought about somebody all up in your ear, like, "Hey, baby, I just want
Yeah.
you to know." Look, all up in your
Like,
ear,
damn,
drunk,
Yeah.
breathing alcohol in your
Like,
face. It's like back up.
Like approaching you crazy. I
Mm-hmm.
literally had a man walk up on me at Easter Market, like literally just he walked past, doubled back, and just stood next to me. It was like, "Hey,
So you got a man?
this close to me." Oh my God! I
Like,
was
please don't scare.
to the point that I made direct eye contact with girls who were in line in front of me and turning around to leave, and the face that they made let me know that I wasn't crazy for being alarmed.
Listen, one thing I can say about like having visible ownership of a male on my finger is that it does make men leave me alone.
Yeah, because men respect other men more than they
Yeah,
respect you.
they respect me, child.
Ouch.
It's like nigga, it's like fuck y'all, but I appreciate y'all leaving me the hell
Hell
alone.
alone.
All right. Going to church or Chelsea boots?
That's the same nigga.
It's kind
if
of
you
one
ask
and the
me.
same. It could be that could be the same nigga. That could be, but I'll say going to church is worse because you're not about to browbeat me with the Bible, okay? You're not about to do none of that, okay?
The Bible.
I don't need that. No,
Yeah, keep your verses to you. You know what?
Especially-
Don't tap me on my shoulder telling me that God done set it on your heart to pray for me.
girl.
That's
everybody can't pray for me. I think of that stuff as same as like casting spells and stuff because prayer, like oftentimes that is kind of witchcraft adjacent to me. You're asking an omnipresent being to make things happen in the material world that are not happening.
Yeah.
So I don't need everybody to pray for me.
Also, I don't want to listen to no nigga my age telling me that.
Yeah, no.
No, I want
Like-
your auntie or your mama, who I have seen in her church hat and her Sunday's best, carrying around her Bible in this fancy ass bag and her little tote bag that is exclusively for church, to be the one to tap me on my shoulder and say, "God
Yeah.
set it on my heart to pray for you."
And yeah, and also, I have lots of gay Bob friends, okay? I am not a gay Bob myself,
Now we gotta be all that now.
but just to say, I can't be with a homophobic ass person. If you are the type of person who thinks that it's okay for you to be homophobic because of your religion, and oftentimes that is the case, we're not gonna be cool because you're gonna say shit about my friends, and then I'm gonna have to beat your ass.
Period. Point
So,
blank.
you know, it is what it is. Nobody, they've been here before you, okay? They're the best people I know. And you're not going to disrespect my people
So-
because of your religious beliefs.
So we are more accepting of the halitosis having,
Yes, child.
ankle showing.
Yes, child. Because he
fedora
might
wearing.
not be homophobic,
I mean, low key.
child. He was just, listen. Might have a jacket of his own, child. Let's just say, well, continue, producer Wizard Kelly.
Okay. Talking badly about someone too much or church?
Them the same people. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. But
I mean,
I'll say like the talking badly about. I'll say church because, like I said before, like I can't deal with the homophobia and the judgment. Like that just will never be cool for me.
Yeah.
Talking badly about someone. I've been cheated on before. Honestly, it's not that bad, y'all.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
I mean, I don't want it to happen again.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
But I mean, I
it
didn't
really
survive
wasn't the worst
worse.
thing. Yeah, it was the worst thing that ever happened. Like,
By the end, it's like, oh, okay.
it's like the trash
relationship
took itself
was
out.
over.
Exactly. Like the relationship's done. So
But that's just how, unfortunately, I moved through that situation. It's like, oh, it was over.
I do find
Same.
it interesting that y'all take the talking badly as a sign of potential cheating, as opposed to just like a bad character quality. It's like they don't talk
I think
nicely
it's
about
just
you.
personal experience.
Mm,
I
Yeah.
think.
Okay.
Because I don't think I've ever been. I'll say this. I've had the personal experience of someone talking so badly about someone that I was just like, they're not interested in that person just to be proven wrong.
Yeah.
To the point
okay.
that now, anytime I'm in a situation in which someone who has romantic interest in me is talking badly about a singular person, I'm like, oh, you like them.
yeah, and
Like,
I'll put
it's
it,
easy for me to go there versus
like,
anything
oh, you're
else.
just a bad person. And the reason why I more so put it as like a red flag as far as you're upset, you have an obsession with this person because one, if you're just a negative person, you talk shit about everyone. Like my stepdad is
Fair,
a Gen
okay.
X Jamaican man.
I
He
see.
talks shit about everybody. He's hateful. That's the way he is, okay? So he talks shit about everybody. But if he started talking shit constantly
About a single
one
person.
singular person, you are obsessed with them. Because the opposite of hate is not love. It's indifference.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't be so attached to you're thinking about them. Like if you're continuously, and oftentimes men do use that to kind of, because they have they're experiencing limerence with another person. So when you're experiencing limerence, they're running through your mind all the time. So if certain things slip about them, you try to counteract it by saying something negative about that person to throw off the scent. So oftentimes to me it's a red flag, because you shouldn't be focused on anyone that much, whether it's negative or positive.
And it shouldn't come up that much if that person's not in close proximity to you.
Exactly.
Like if this is not somebody you have to work with on a daily basis, and so they get on your nerves in a new way every day, that's different.
And even
But
then, that's a red. I'm
that's
like,
still
why
a-
are you so like? Why is this person taking up so much space? When we have a family, we have a life outside of this. Like that's weird.
It's like the new school version of teasing somebody on a playground, or
Yeah,
having
pretty
beef with somebody on a
much.
playground. It's like, you like her.
So between talking in, I don't know if this is the new one or the old one now. Talking badly in church.
Oh, church is the worst one. For
That's what I
me.
thought. Some of this might be the new one then. Okay.
Yeah.
So church is worse. Taylor.
Church is worse. Sorry.
Okay.
Somebody sent me something.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Good.
No,
Yeah.
work stuff I have to do tomorrow.
Oh, boy. Never mind. Friends are the enemy. I think there are like two more. Friends are the enemy and church. Telling you your friends are the enemy.
I guess.
I feel like I know where church is landed on
Yeah,
this
I
list
know.
already.
Yeah, like church is worse. It's terrible, but like telling me my friends are the enemy is literally like a hallmark of abuse.
When doing
so
something to you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with that
And
one.
consider the fact that this is built on our personal experience, and so we're putting church where we are because we're thinking about the worst aspect of it.
yeah,
I have had churchy friends who were not judgmental.
yeah,
I just knew not to bother them on Sundays.
yeah,
So I will say I can agree that I would put the telling me my friends are not good for me or my enemies or whatever
yeah. It's
as the
worse.
worst one in that one.
I was wrong. That was the last one. All right.
All right, yay!
So your final list, the best of the worst, is women that don't ask for help with anything. I knew that was going to be there from the men's perspective.
Because we independent.
Right. And then niggas who read all about love, men who read all about love. Wearing Chelsea boots and fedoras come in third. I am not your. It's going down. So best to worst. Fourth, I am not your type, and it's obvious. That's actually higher than I thought.
Yeah.
Talking badly about someone too much. That kind of makes sense. Going to church and then telling you your friends are the enemy.
Yeah, that's like one of the biggest red flags to me. Because, like I said, you shouldn't want to. They shouldn't want to isolate you from your support system.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Follow us at New Growth Pod. That is NU Growth Pod on TikTok, Instagram, and find us on YouTube. I'm Taya's Offline on Instagram.
And you can follow me at IamDesiJ on all platforms. It is Iam_DesiJ.